Hey guys, welcome back to another predictions stream. And now, originally, I wasn't going to do a predictions stream for SummerSlam, but since I done one for TakeOver 30 yesterday, I want to do another one today for SummerSlam 2020. So, before I start, let me go ahead and change to color here. So, let's going to go with this, I guess. Okay, so let's go and get started though. Okay, so there's going to be 8 matches, and I'm going to read them off and predict them as I wrote them in the notebook and how they appeared on Wikipedia. So, yeah, the first match is going to be for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus Angel Garza and Andrade. And my prediction for this is that Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, also known as the Street Profits, I'm going to go ahead and pick them to win this match and retain their titles because ever since they became the champions, they done a great job defending them. And I know before I think I said I didn't really care for this team, but I've actually grown to enjoy them because not are they only entertaining, but they do a hell of a job performing. So yeah, I really like this team now. So I'm going with them to win. I mean, I have nothing against Garza and Andrade because I think they're pretty good performers as well, but I do like the Street Profits more. So yeah, my prediction though is the Street Profits because they do a great job at retaining their titles every time the titles are on the line. So yeah, I'm going with Dawkins and Ford on this one. Okay, match 2 is for the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre, who is the current champion, versus Randy Orton. Now, I've heard many people saying they wanted Randy Orton to win, and other people saying they want Drew to retain. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and go with McIntyre to retain because I think 2020 has been a great year for Drew McIntyre, despite him not being able to win the title from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania this year because of the whole COVID-19 shit, no audience in that. But still, I've liked what WWE has done so far with Drew McIntyre's reign, and I want to see it continue after Drew McIntyre defeats Randy Orton tonight at SummerSlam. So my pick for this match is Drew McIntyre is walking out SummerSlam still WWE champion. Now it's not easy for Drew, but either way, I suppose this is going to be a great match. I hear speculations and rumors that Ric Flair might cost Drew McIntyre the championship, but that's just rumors and speculations. But yeah, I'm still going to go ahead and go with Drew McIntyre though to retain because I want to see a very long title reign from Drew because I like the push that WWE is giving Drew McIntyre. So yeah, my pick McIntyre retains. Okay, match 3 is going to be for the United States Championship. Apollo Crews versus MVP. And for this match, it's going to be just one on one because there will be no interference from Shelton Benjamin or Bobby Lashley because they're barred from ringside, which I think is a pretty good idea because in this match it gives Apollo Crews a better chance of retaining than if Lashley and Benjamin were actually at ringside. But either way, I don't think they're going to give MVP the title. But either way, I suppose this will be a great match, though. At least I hope. So, I mean, I do like MVP, but it seems like every time Apollo and MVP have a match against each other, it's like Apollo always wins. So the same thing's going to happen with this match. I just have that feeling. So my prediction for Apollo versus MVP for the United States Championship is going to be that Apollo Crews is still going to be your United States champion. So my prediction is Apollo Crews to retain over MVP. Okay, match 4 is going to be a street fight between Dominic Mysterio, who is the son of Rey Mysterio, versus Seth Rollins. And yes, Rey Mysterio will be at ringside tonight. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry about that. I gotta mute my mic because of the toilet. I'm so fucking sorry. Okay, I apologize about that. But as I was trying to say, Rey Mysterio will be at ringside tonight in Dominic Mysterio's corner, and Murphy will be at ringside on Seth Rollins' corner. So there could be a chance of Dominic walking out the victor in this match, but I'm still going to go with Seth Rollins because I don't see Seth Rollins losing to a rookie within Dominic. Now, I know Dominic's had a history with WWE, but not as a performer. So I'm going with Seth Rollins on this to pick as the winner. So, yeah, my prediction is Seth Rollins defeats Dominic Mysterio in Dominic's debut at WWE or in WWE, I meant. So yeah, Seth Rollins, I don't think they're going to give the win to Dominic. I just don't see it happening. So yeah, Seth Rollins is the winner for me. At least that's how I see it. Okay, the next two matches I might as well just talk about together because Asuka is going to be wrestling 2 times tonight at SummerSlam. She's going to be facing Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship and Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. And my prediction for both matches is that I could see Asuka walking out with either title. I'm not sure if they're going to give her both titles because I know I said on someone's video that I think they would give Asuka the titles because I said Asuka winning both titles or whatever, but I've actually changed my mind since then. So with Sasha versus Asuka, there can be a possibility that Asuka walks out the champion. And as far as Bayley versus Asuka, I'm going with Bayley to retain. So for Sasha Banks versus Asuka, I'm going with Asuka to win back the Raw Women's Championship. So yeah, Sasha versus Asuka, I'm going with Asuka to win back the title, and Bayley versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's title, I'm going with Bayley to retain. So let's go and move on to the next match. So the next match is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Universal Championship. Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. I mean, Braun Strowman versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Not just Bray Wyatt, but the Fiend gimmick of Bray Wyatt. So, yeah, I mean, I might piss a lot of people off when I say this, but my prediction is that they're going to give Braun Strowman the win here. I mean, I don't really see it happening, but ever since the Fiend lost to Goldberg at one of the pay-per-views this year, I just don't see them putting the title back on the Fiend. They could, but I don't see it happening. So with this match, I'm going with Braun Strowman. I mean, I do like the Fiend. I think he's great, but I'm still going to go ahead and go with Braun Strowman on this to retain his Universal Championship at SummerSlam against the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Okay, so the last match that has been announced so far is going to be the match between Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, and now this was originally going to be a hair versus hair match, but this past Friday on Friday Night SmackDown, they changed the match to a no disqualification match in which the loser leaves WWE. So with this one, I'm going with Mandy Rose because I think they're going to give her the win because of how Sonya Deville has been going through a lot of things with her real life because of the kidnapping and all that, which I just think was a very sad situation, and I hope Sonya Deville will be okay because I know this was not very good for Sonya. So I just want to say, Sonya, I hope you'll be okay during this difficult time because when a man tries to hurt a woman or even try to kill her, it's just awful. So my thoughts and prayers go out to you, Sonya Deville. But with this match, this is going to be a hard one. But like I said, I'm going with Mandy Rose because I feel like they're going to give Mandy Rose the win here because I think Sonya definitely deserves some time off away from WWE since she was going through that kidnapping and all that, in which the guy did end up getting arrested, so that's good news. But I'm still going with Mandy because since that happened to Sonya Deville recently, I think Sonya deserves time off from WWE because I do see Sonya being a pretty big star in the future. But for now, I'm handing the win over to Mandy Rose. So yeah, guys, let me know y'all's predictions for SummerSlam tonight. These are going to be all my predictions. So I'm going to recap my winners here. So for the Raw Tag Team Championships, I'm going with the champions Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford to retain. And for McIntyre versus Orton for the WWE Championship, I'm going with McIntyre retain over Randy Orton. For the U.S. Championship match, I'm going with Apollo Crews to defeat MVP. And the street fight between Dominic Mysterio and Seth Rollins, I'm going with Seth Rollins. For the Raw Women's Championship match between Sasha Banks and Asuka, I'm going with Asuka. And the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Bayley and Asuka, I'm going with Bayley. And the match for the Universal Championship in the Falls Count Anywhere match between Braun Strowman and the Fiend Bray Wyatt, I'm going with Braun Strowman. And the no DQ match, loser leaves WWE, Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville, I'm going with Mandy Rose. So yeah, guys, this is going to be all my predictions. So let me know y'all's predictions, and yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and this is Dean signing out, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care, stay safe, and yeah, peace.